Choose a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Here's to a fair fight.
Time to erase you.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
Here. Now observe. Go.
Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Opts for the throw. Player one has the life lead.
Here. Away.
Well-timed command throw there. What are these fighters thinking now? The throw is escaped. Knocked down.
Away.
Player two is in a tight spot right here. Perfect. Takes the round without getting touched. Player one sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Round two. Fight.
A brave forward jump there to start. Borderline.
Away.
Grabs them with the embrace. Player one kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Smart play with the throw. Both fighters planning something? There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Gotta be careful not to whip and pumps the brakes on the impact. Are we gonna see a comeback? Oh, what's this? Good heads-up decision, opting for the KO. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build up. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Throws them to negate the block. Player one with the life lead. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? All right. Down to the wire. The move whips and they get nailed with a punch counter. Player two doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? KO. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Immediate jump in. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Throws them to negate the block. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Borderline. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Going in? In with snake step. Hits them with a stop and drop. Opts to continue the attack with the drive. Spends the gauge for the drive reversal. Tree glove. Watching each other carefully. Who will make the first move? Player two can't use any drive moves without burning out. Drive gauge cap here. Oh, burnout triggered. That's not gonna hit. Player two has the deck stacked against them. Can they squeeze out a win here? As the bit gets tagged by the fireball. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Time to erase you.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Gets a chance with that jump in. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Deal some damage with that quick combo. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Definitely shuts out the jumping. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Uses the gauge. Can this super art set things into motion? Knockdown. Holds out with the block. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Oh! The super armor does its job. Combo with the target combo. All right, what's coming up next? They timed that just right to get the perfect parry. Deadly implication hit. Good choice to net some damage and poison them as well. Both fighters are barely alive. Blocks the impact. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. Burnout activate. KO! Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Gets scooped from down low. Fires off a nightshade pulse. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Can't tech the throw. They return to center stage. Creates an opening with a low heavy. Smart play with the throw. Not drive rush to keep it going. Denied. Brushes that off and keeps going. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Both fighters planning something? They're going for the super art? Oh, burnout! Did they mean to do that? The low! Yo! Straight up the line now? This is gonna kill! No doubt about it!
Farewell.
What a finish! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Goes out of sight! Throws him! Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. That back row was huge! Player 1 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. The drive impact doesn't work! Sets up with the jump in! Low heavy! All the throw connects! Oh, here we go! Player 1, nothing stops this train! Breaks it! Player 2 needs to wait this out! Both sides getting ready! Dangerous range here, trying to dig in deep with those blocks. Gotta do better than that. Ooh, put a little extra on that. The super tight. Oh, it's enough. That was a fight heard round the world. Yo, top that. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Hits him with a vagabond edge. Dashes. Grabs him. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. You can use a drive rush like that there to maintain the pressure. All right. Goes for the fireball. The command grab doesn't make it. Trips him up. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Knockdown. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Grabs him. Player 2 chases. With this super art connect? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. All right, what gets him? Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Tries to mitigate their movement with Orchid Spring. Triggers Toxic Blossom to stack the deck. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? Looking for a chance. Going in. Blocks the impact. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Were they baiting them into that? Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. One chance here may end this match. Easily escapes that throw attempt. Creates an opening with a low heavy? You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Oh, says no, game pick talons are out. What's in there? This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Oh, hits him with a stop and pop. The last round. It's now or never. Oh my god, what a throw test. Side switch. Smart play with the throw. Oh, holy! Drop that off. Target combo into excellent block. Sticks out a kick. This unleashes some big damage. Amazing. Oh, yo! Rock super hit. The knock-up into the bubble barrage. It's deadly implications. They are in a rip. The drive impact doesn't work. What now? Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. A real test of nerves here. Gotta do better than that. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Okay, here we are done! Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, the opponent thought they had the high hand with that air attack, but they're about to get crushed. Pressuring with cruel fate. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Opts for the throw. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. All right. Neither fighter wants to get stuck in the corner as they continue to duke it out mid-stage. Stands firm and blocks the drive-in. Knockdown. Oh! Punish counter. This could lead to something big. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. All right, will this super art connect? This is looking bad. What are they going to opt for the throw to close it out? Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Can't tech the throw. In with snake step. Shows a medium kick. Gotcha! Smart play with the throw. Looking for a chance. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Fires off a night-shaped pulse. Dashes. Goes for the rush. Very slick with the combo. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Ooh, what a smart blow. Knockdown and player 1 is barely hanging in there, but just goes for it at this range. Player 2 can't. Huge chance after that wall. What a finish! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? It's time for both fighters to weigh it all and brushes that off and keeps going. That's all the throw connects. Sights with impact. Squash. Player 1. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Connects with the throw. Their drive gauges aren't full. This means less weak walls flat into the guard frame. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Oh, they switch sides. Blocks the low kick. The low kick hits. Oh, yo! Rock super hit. The knock-up into the double barrage. It's deadly implications. Ooh, the drive impact hits for a punish. What's next? A real test of nerves here. Player 1 is in a very good spot. Doesn't touch the throw. Player 2 made some smart moves there. Great game.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checks with the projectile. The drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player 1 has the life lead. Backs them into the corner. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Tries to keep the... Hold your breath. Holds out with the block. Throws them to negate the block. In a dire situation, takes a big gamble, gets them.
In my masterwork.
Player 1 with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out?
Round 2. Fight.
This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Throws them. What's next? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Taking stock. Not close enough for the throw. There's a change of side. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. What's the next move? Got their eye on the air. Nightshade Pulse comes out to play. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without brushing that off and keeps going. Player 2 has an empty drive through. This is a very precarious situation. What a reaction to go air to air. So, what's next? Fires off a Nightshade Pulse. Tainted Talons are out. Let's see what happens now. Dives in with cool faith. They must have a game plan here with a critical art on deck, but executing that plan is the key. Burnout! It's KO! Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Oh, whiffs the throw. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. A drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Player 1 has the life lead. Goes for the throw. What are they thinking here? Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Checks him with the projectile. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Throws them to negate the block. All right, what's coming up next? Life lead opens up. Taking stock. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. A quick breather. Each hit is so important here. Sneaks in the throw. Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Checking their reactions with a fireball? Going on the offensive? Fires off a Nightshade Pulse. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Lots of life. Uses the gauge for a super art. This is the kind of acupuncture you don't want, because one touch from Yatsu is damn near fatal! Player 2 will have to deal with this. Delivers the pain right to the doorstep. We have super arts on deck. There's still a chance to turn this around. They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure. Pump the brakes on the impact. Yes! Drive impact for the win. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight.
Comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Let us begin.
Time to erase you.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Blocks the jump in. The throw connects for counter hit damage. Lots of aggression from both sides. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard. Deftly shuts out the jump in. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Who's going to break the silence first? Trips him up. Grabs him. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Reacts fast enough to get the counter. Throws him to negate the block. Neither of them willing to back off. Throws him. What's next? Player 1 goes for the super art?
Not good enough.
And the throw ends the round. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Decides to buff up while they can. Player 1 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? Takes a trip. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Taking stock. Shinku Hadouken! Using the super can open up. Just goes for it at this range. Player deadly implication finds the mark. Now they can start the pressure while the opponent is poisoned. Player 1 brushes that off and keeps going. Both fighters, perfect catch. Drive boosted Hadouken. That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. Amazing! Player 1 needs this and leaches some big damage. All the throw connects. Willing to risk it for the overdrive. Sets up with the flatline though. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Open, this is gonna hurt. Who will come out on top? Brush that off. Connects with the throw. Uses their drive gauge. Player 1 with them. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive arc from this situation? Player 1 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Ooh, the drive impact hits for a punish. Oh my god, they just choked it up. That's gonna leave them rattled. And they burn out in sync. Great job in escaping that corner pressure and moving back to center stage. What's this Shikuhado gonna do? What were they thinking? A projectile to stay hit. Oh! Totsugeki to the face! Dangerous range here. A real test of... This is gonna hurt. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Are they trying to bait each other into making a mistake? Fights back with they didn't take the throw. Player 1 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
Comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Poison's on the menu.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checks with a projectile. There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Opts for the throw. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Plays on the pressure with the projectile. What's the play here? Both sides looking for an opening. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Will they build meter or just go all in on each other? Throws him. What's next? I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now, so they break forward to pressure the opponent. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Player 1 chases them down. A throw to tie the bow. They were stuck in the corner. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Throws them to negate the block. Still very early in the round. Gets the counter hit throw. Knockdown. Blocks the impact. Sneaks in above. Breaks the block with a throw. A quick breather. Nice big pulse comes out to play. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. They're going for the super art. Big Vic experiencing burnout. Tracer hits. We're gonna see it rain. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. One chance here may end this match. Blocks it. Sneaks in the throw. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Fight round. Fight.
Parries, throws them. Grabs and throws them away. Dives in with cool fate. Manages to block the jump-in attack. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Player 1 with a lead. Will they go for pumps to brakes on the impact? Oh my, the throw check. Player 1 is on the brink of disaster. Punish counter on reaction. Player 1 is looking at a grim situation which connects with the throw. Player 2 is in a very good spot. Flatlines them. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. The opening on that impact. Will they take it? Absorbs the attack and fires back. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Trips him up. Still slugging it out here. Well-timed corner switch. Solid throw tech. Knockdown. Player 2 takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Ooh, wants to hit it big here with a super art.
Why, thank you.
Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Okay.
Tries to mitigate their movement with Orchid Spring. Checks with a medium kick. Throws them to negate the block. Very solid corner switch. Uses the fireball to try and get a drive rush to keep it going. What'll happen here? Jumps? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. They trade hits. Holds out with the block. So, what's next? This is the time to use fireballs to chip away at an opponent. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. The throw missed. Super clutch corners. Throw escape. Not much life difference. Decides to go fancy on that jump in and takes care of it with a perfect parry. Player 2 can't use any drive runs to keep it going. Painted talent card is played. Let's see if they can survive this assault. Big throws. This may be it. Blossom abuses their drive gauge. Drive rush. Jump drive impact misses. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Dives in with cruel fate. Their spacing is so on point, no lapsing jumping goes unpunished. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Beginning operation.
Time to erase you.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. The throw connects for counter hit damage. Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? Still slugging it out here.
You're in my way.
Goes for the surprise rush in. Just out of range for that throw. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Knockdown. Pressuring the situation with the charge in. Can't tech the throw. Life lead opens up. All right, what's coming up next? Neither of them experiencing burnout. Throws them to negate the block. It goes for the super art. Deadly implication hit. Good choice to net some damage and poison them as well. Each hit is so important here. Player 1 needs to hold out until they're KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jumping. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Smart throws. That'll do more damage than usual. A quick breather. Lands the back throw. Time to go to work. Painted talons are out. Let's see what happens now. The super doesn't hit. Goes for the rush. Player 1 has the deck stacked against them. Candy opts for the critical art. Cammy's speed on full display. It's the Delta Red Assault.
Assessing that.
Are we gonna see a comeback? Will this super art do anything? Player 2, how did they read that throw? Off for the arrow. Takes, oh my god, what a throw test. Anticipated that throw. Flatlines them. Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Punish counter. This could lead to something big. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. What are they thinking here? Player 1 has them legit shook in the corner. They get the wall splat, and now the opponent is defenseless. All right, they throw them into the corner. They're looking to keep the pressure on and do some damage. They trade. Knockdown. Brushes off the impact. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Does a good job of pushing back. Throws him. What's next? Takes a trip. Anticipated that counter and blocks. Checks him with the projectile. What's this? Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Hits him with the 96 Killer Bee spin. Like Agent Talon's card is played, and that attack ends. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. What'll happen here?
Why, thank you.
Both fighters need to find a way to utilize their drive. Hits them with a stop and bomb. Goes for the rush. Not much life difference. Both fighters planning something? Good read with that throw escape. Barely blocks the jump in. The impact doesn't do anything. Crowns him from above.
Quiet.
Oh, putting the cherry on top. Killer Bee spin catches them standing. Spins are heating up. Throw is denied. What a read. Player 1 closes it out. Who could have guessed how that match would have turned out? Not me. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Sticks the jump in. Sticks the combo. They knew that throw was coming. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Takes the chance to hurt him. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Knockdown. The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? Life lead opens up. Goes for the super art? Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Can't tech the throw? Takes a trip. Both are just hanging on by a thread, but their drive gauges are different. Sneaks in the throw. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. Are we going to see some fireworks? Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Brushes that off and keeps going. Player 2 can't use as a gauge for a super art. This right here is what Cammy's all about. Here it comes, the Delta Red Assault. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. Overdrive cannon spike. Knockdown and Ancient Talons are out. Let's see what happens next. Fires off a Nightshade Pulse. A real test of nerves here. Turns out. Doesn't set the flow. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? The combo's there. Saw that jumping coming from a mile away and parries it perfectly. Checking how their opponent reacts to fireballs. What's their game plan? Checks that jump in easily. Now they can go on the offensive. Throws them to negate the block. Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. The grab misses. Brushes that off and keeps going. All right, what's coming up next? Player one can't afford mistakes with KO. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Jump. Just out of range for that throw. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work? The level 3 super. Looking to make them feel it.
My magnum opus!
Player 2 has the life lead. Oh, burnout triggered. Both fighters planning something? Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Decides to go fancy on that jump in and takes care of it with a perfect parry. Player 1 has the deck stacked against him. In there! Player 2 took no time to finish that fight.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line. Let's go! Ring the bell!
Time to erase you.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Starts off zoning with fireballs. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. The drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Just out of range for that throw. KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Throw misses. Slips the grab. Fires off a nice big pull. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Smart play with the throw. Going in, they're going for the super art. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Their spacing is so on point now. But who's gonna blink first? In with snake step. Breaks the block with a throw. Nightshade pulse comes out to play. Zones with the fireball. Rushes that off and keeps going. Uses the gauge for a super art. Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not.
My magnum opus!
Taking no prisoners. Player 2 took no time to finish that fight.
Round
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Charges in with authority. Sticks the combo. Player 2 chases him down. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Takes a trip. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves that they can't squander this punish counter chance. Player 2 has completely used all of their drive. It's a good spot to use the super. Turning up the heat here with a level 2 super. Major challenge card is played. Let's see if they can survive this assault. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Pressuring with cruel fate. In there! Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Dives in with cruel fate. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? From up above. Hits them with a 1, 2, 3. Big throws. A quick brief. Just goes for it at this range. Deadly implication hit. Good choice to net some damage and poison them as well. Nightshade Pulse comes out to play. Uses the target combo as a filler. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Are we gonna... Excellent block! Oh man, this is a scary range. Nightshade Pulse! Prevents it on the fireball! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.